So, hi Juwel, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. So, thank you so much, Juwel, for joining us, and it's really an honor for us to have you here as a keynote speaker. Thank you for your time.
Same here. I'm really glad that you invited me for
Thank you so
this
much.
talk. It's a really nice to share experience.
Thank you for joining us, and I can perfectly see your slides. You can start your presentation now. Good luck, stage is all yours.
Thank you. So I think you can see the full screen, or you. Uh,
Yeah, and no, I cannot see the full screen, but I can see your slides. You just need to click
okay, so I can
below.
make it full screen.
Yes.
Okay, great. Just to a bit about me. So like.
Yeah, it's perfect now. I can see your full slides now. Good luck.
Some of our brands stores. So we have Dressman, Cubus, Big Box, Carlings, Bolt, Junkyard, Urban, so many more. And that means that we have the opportunity to do analytics on a massive amount of data because of the large scale customer base. And with that, in today's talk, I will not go like really detailed with AI and how AI functions, but what I try to do to share some of the learnings, and especially when we think about robust product delivery from a AI heavy products. That means that like data products with heavy artificial intelligence or machine learning operations. So I hope that you will find the talk easy, not too much details, but at the same time, feel free to ask any questions if the some of the terms that I am using but not explaining, or the things that you are interested in general. So when uh, AI delivery is kind of critical, like what it really matters, because the models should deal with millions of customers' data. That's one thing. So if it's not scaled, then it's a problem. Then the second thing is about when you make a model, for example, to decide whom you give loan from a banking use case perspective, then a loan is a product, right? That this you want to give someone a loan or not, based on a machine learning model. Then the product is the loan, and the decisioning is a yes or no. Now, when it comes to retail, we have like thousands of product, like 100 types of shirt, 100 types of jeans, different colors, different size, different season. Uh, so, uh, s- so that means that your scale of the products is really big. And with the big varieties of product come up with the varieties of data with the different type of or hundreds of variables. Now, in some cases, like when you make some sort of machine learning or AI model, you might think that, okay, fine, the model you trained and it works. But in this case, your model need to be trained really on a continuous basis because of like this changes of weather, changes of things, all the contextual parameters that is actually happening almost every time. That means that in these models, you also need to consider like how you can actually do it real time or almost near to real time. That means that things is a bit complex in general within, I guess, fashion or retail industry in specific. So how we are thinking like to simplify the development process, because when you are developing a AI product, certainly you are not building one product. You have different value chain within the organization, and we need to build the product for different. For example, you want to build something for supply chain, you want to build something for customer analytics, you want to build something for let's say pricing. So that does it means that every time you have a new AI product development, you need to redesign everything, because then it will be kind of spaghetti and you will lose out developing some sort of best practice or developing some sort of practice that can help to upskill or level up the development process, as well as fastening it at the same time, ensuring the robustness of the development. So the simple way of thinking, like from a data science perspective or AI perspective, it's all about like how we can actually build best model, right? That gives you certain accuracy so that you can actually get the confidence to use the model in your business operation. That's like a very straightforward. So also, and how you can actually make sure that you are doing that. So trying out different kind of ML libraries, what best on the shelf basis, and what you can actually even improve further by doing, let's say, more feature engineering, or by doing some hyperparameter tuning. And so all those kind of things is there to make sure that, okay, fine, you are having a good AI model. But that is just like one part of the triangle. This it comes with the AI product. So because it's like if you fail to productionize your model, then again you have a good model, but you are not being able to create the value from it. And at the end of the day, it's all about value, right? You build model because in accurate model, so that you can actually generate more value rather than just write a scientific paper out of it that this model looks good because it has this much accuracy. So what does it mean by then AI product? It's more like about thinking about more like end-to-end perspective. So where is the data? Where is the source of the data? Where data is coming from? And with all these machineries, with all these computations, and with all this processing, what kind of predictions are you are generating? And okay, fine, who are the user means in this particular case it's actually user of your AI product. Like it could be pricing analyst, it could be a marketer, it could be like some sort of process engineers, so that they can actually get advantage from your model. Now you have a good model, you build the product out from the model. Then the third things of the triangle comes, it's about delivery. And what does it mean by delivery? Delivery means like that you are delivering your product who really wants to want this product and operationalize it within the organization. And this is very important. Why? Because if the delivery isn't good, then even though you did really good job in developing model, in developing product, but adaptation within the organizations will fail. So how you can make sure that your delivery process goes really good? To about this kind settings, then you can easily figure out that it's not complicated in a sense, the way you are actually conceptualizing it. At the same time, it's not complicated at all to follow it if you want to follow. So just put it in a perspective of developing a product. So let's think about differentiated pricing or segmented pricing. What does it mean by differentiated pricing? Let's say that differentiated pricing or segmented pricing or personalized pricing is coming from the same fundamental. It's about giving different price to different customer within certain situations and certain conditions. And how AI can actually help you to figuring out, because you already see that when you have thousands of products with the different markets, with the different brands, then definitely a human centric way of doing it will never scale and will never sustain. So AI might be a really a good solution for it. So when we are thinking from a personal level, let's say that finding a good person that might have interest on buying certain styles, and then you are actually trying to figuring out what would be the most likely price that this particular person is really like to buy those products. That is like one way of thinking. And then the another way of thinking is that you have certain style or certain product that you want to sell more, and you are trying to figuring out who are the most likely people that really like to buy that product at that particular point of time, with different type of pricing rather than full price. And when you're talking about different type of price, that means that different customers within the same product group might have a different price preferences. So how AI with the AI model you can solve this problem. So when you think from a math perspective, like logic